Going to
Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Happy very much Sunday to you guys. Please come on in and let's get into the story. It's been a busy day for me here. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Let's get and come in. If you guys can hear me, say hi or hey. And Janet, yes, you are the first in the house. Welcome, welcome, my beautiful sister. Happy Sunday. How are you? You are first in the house. Stephanie Peace is number 2. We are marking register. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Troy, you're number 3 in the house. So Stephanie Peace is number 2. Good evening. And Troy 2000, you're number 3. Welcome, my beautiful people. How are you guys? How are you? Just before we get started, I just want to quickly say, pass this message across to our Black people in Scotland. I was in church today when I saw a notification that a Black woman was unalived by 2 teenagers in Dundee. It was an unprovoked attack. I just want to say this to each and every one of you, wherever you may be in Scotland, please be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Since I've been in Scotland, I avoid, any sort of confrontation with all of these people. Our own people, our Nigerian people, we know they carry shuku, we know they carry that kind of thing. So people like that who carry stuff like that, they are the children in this country, okay? And don't get me, there are other Black tribes who do that, but let us be very, very careful. If you see them, just trust your instinct. Either you take the next lane or you just do a detour or something. It's so sad that this woman, she just finished her doctorate degree and she was unalive today on the street. Thank you so much, Janet G, for the super stickers. Guys, please say thank you to Janet G for me. She's always blessing me. She's always blessing me to quite like left and right. Thank you, babe. May God bless and enrich your pocket. So, guys, please come on in. And just like I said earlier on, this is just to say our women, our African people, please be very, very careful when you are out and about. These people, they can just come at you without you provoking them at all. So, my condolences go to the family of this woman who passed away, and I hope that the police will definitely they will do the duty. They will do what they have to do to arrest these people. With that being said, guys, let's dive into today's live stream. While we are here, let me quickly find I found an article actually about this Baba Obasanjo story that we're about to get into. Guys, please like us, comment, and I really appreciate it as you come in. Okay. So I'm looking for the post. There's a newsletter. There's a article actually that I found that I saved. I don't know where about I saved it in my email. I'm just going to, as we are waiting, let's wait for others to join us. Okay, guys. Let's wait till others join us. Okay. Let's wait as others join us. Okay, I think I found some of the article. It's not really the one I was looking for, but yeah. So with that being said, let's get started. How are you guys doing? How was your day? How has your day been? How has your weekend been? That is so sad. Yes, may I so rest in peace. Prayer for our family. Exactly. So guys, please I'm going to cover that story at some point during the course of the week. I'm just going to wait till the police, hopefully the police will be releasing, because they said from the videos I've seen so far, they said it was this unaliving was done by 2 teenagers. Yes, 2 teenagers. That you can imagine, teenagers are now carrying, all of these things. Anyway, guys, hello and welcome. It came back to my channel. Happy Sunday. So what we are doing today, I found this story actually. Let me put the video on the screen. So I found this interview on, I think, a few days ago. In fact, it's been almost a week and a half, or almost a week now that I found the video. And when it comes to videos like this, I'm very, very skeptical of playing them. So I decided to do the due diligence and I emailed the channel. Okay, I emailed them to say, I introduce myself and say, I would love to. This is what I do on my channel. I would love to react to part of the videos or part of some part of the video on your channel. So I don't know if I'm able to, share that email with you guys so that in case that when they come for me, when they decide to come for me, like maybe strike my channel, there will be proof that I actually emailed them. Let me share my screen. So in case they come across my video, I sent an email to ask for permission to reuse their content. And I hope you guys can see my email here on the screen. So that was the email I sent to them to say, what, women may concern. My name is so. I'm a small content creator on YouTube with channel name Mom5. I'm sorry to bother you. I came across the video title mentioned above, and I would like to request permission to reuse this content. I run live stream on my channel, and I would like to seek permission to hear this on my channel while I make commentary on it, please. I'd really appreciate if you could grant me the permission to do so. I'll be awaiting your response soon. So up until right now that I'm here doing this video, I have not heard back from them. So I might not be able to play the full length of the video. So I might be stopping here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. So just to give you guys a quick summary of what today's live stream is about, let me quickly share my screen again. I found an article that would maybe give us some insight before we start listening to the video. So from this article, you can see on my screen here, it's about a lady or a woman, an elderly woman now, who is claiming that President Olusegun Obasanjo abandoned her and the twin she had for him after 20 years of relationship. That's the basis of this interview. So this is all alleged, okay? Because up until right now, Baba Obasanjo or our Baba, you all know that Baba Obasanjo is now a pastor now. I mean, he's portraying himself being a pastor. So as at now, Baba Obasanjo has not make any, he's not said anything. So let's read this article first, and then we'll start with the video. So according to this article that was written on this page, Eyes of Lagos, so Abiodun Obasanjo, okay, is the name of Baba Obasanjo. So a viral video featuring an elderly Nigerian woman. So the woman's name is Olufunmilayo Abiodun Obasanjo. So I don't know why she's bearing Obasanjo, because I don't think Baba Obasanjo married her. Okay, but however, she said her name is Olufunmilayo Abiodun Obasanjo. But we're going to listen to the video, and I don't think she introduced herself as Obasanjo as her last name. Okay, so this has stirred online conversation after she made emotional claims against former Nigerian President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. In the video, the woman tearfully accused the ex-president of abandoning her and their twin children after what she described as a 20-year relationship. And this 20-year relationship is more or less like side chick things, allegedly. Please, guys, like this live stream for me. It's coming across as a side chick things, allegedly, okay? Because Baba Obasanjo was married to Stella. It was Stella that we know as Baba Obasanjo's wife, and may God rest her soul now. Stella Obasanjo is no longer alive. So she alleged that despite raising the children alone while battling health issues, including a stroke, Obasanjo never provided meaningful support. She continued saying, in quote, "He treated me like a SPERM collection bowl." That's what this woman said, that, Baba impregnated her allegedly and did not, So there's a twist to that story, okay? I watched the video, and as we are going, I might be able to give you guys insight as we go on. So Baba, apparently, this woman was a side chick to Baba Obasanjo, allegedly. And they were doing their love in Tokyo, I love you, I do you, I love you, I do you, I do you, I love you. Behind closed doors. I think some of Baba Obasanjo's siblings or family know about her, allegedly, okay? Allegedly, because how can they have such relationship of 20 years? So according to her, she did say that Baba, they were just doing, kerewa, with no agreement that she would have children for him. There was no agreement that she would have children for him. So according to her in that video, she fell pregnant, and she said she hid the pregnancy. So we're going to watch that interview, but I'm going to be interjecting, okay? According to her in that interview, she said she hid the pregnancy. So if she actually hid the pregnancy from Baba, even though Baba said there was no agreement, just like the story of Kubala Chief Priest and Ellen, that Kenyan lady now, So she said she actually hid that pregnancy because there was no agreement between her and Baba that she was going to get pregnant for Baba. So now she's now saying that Baba abandoned her. I don't know, maybe she has reached out to Baba in a way to say she had babies. So she said she gave birth to twin children. And she said that Baba Obasanjo has never supported her and her family. In her words, Olufunmilayo claimed that Obasanjo treated her like a local SPER collection bowl, emphasizing that he insisted she keep the pregnancy where she conceived the twins. All right, okay. So, yeah, according to this report, that Baba said she should keep the children. So, anyway, I think let's watch the video. Okay, let's start with the interview. And I'm just going to put a disclaimer banner here to say that I'm going to be using this as a, as a fair warning. What's it called? Fair warning, fair use policy. Okay, so let's put the video back.
Mama, Obasanjo.
So they spoke a mix of Yoruba and they spoke a mix of English, guys. Okay, I'll try and interpret as we go on. Why do you have to? I'm spelling it out because this kind of thing. YouTube, I don't understand YouTube nowadays. If you say anything like KILL, YouTube, you say you can't monetize. If you say anything like KDY, SEX, if you say it the way it is, YouTube will say you can't monetize. If you say SA, YouTube will say you can't monetize. I've got like 3 videos like that I made, almost thousands of views on it. They told me that it's not fit for ads. So that's why I'm I don't know, but anyway, let's start with this interview. So, like I said, they spoke half of Yoruba and some part English in this video. So let's take our time to watch, and any word that you guys don't understand, I will try and translate. So let's get started. So, shout out to courtesy Feel Right News TV. I'll be using this video under the fair use guidelines. Okay, I tried to email you guys. I've not heard from you, so please do not strike my channel. Please, I'm begging you. So, guys, like this video as we get started. Okay.
Obasanjo pọ̀ nílùú tí a wà yìí. Kó má lọ́jọ́ Obasanjo tí mò ń rò. Màmá, Obasanjo ò gbọ́gbọ́n ni ẹ̀ sọ mà.
Èyí tó ti ṣe olórí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wa yìí rí.
Ni ẹ̀ sọ.
Nígbà ológun àti.
So the mama said it was Baba Obasanjo that she was talking about, and the interviewer was asking her that, is it that there's lots of Obasanjo, that which Obasanjo is she referring to? And she started to explain that it is the same Obasanjo that was in the military, who was once the president of Nigeria.
Baba wa Olusegun Obasanjo àwọn lè bímọ fún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So she's confirming that it is Baba Obasanjo Oluremi, his name, the same one and only Obasanjo. Yeah, that she's confirming that was a man that she allegedly fell pregnant for.
Ọmọ mélòó lẹ bí fún bàbá?
Àwọn ìbejì mi nìkan bí tí wọn kí n bá wọn tọ́.
So the man asked her how many children did she have for Baba. So guys, allegedly. So she said she had twins for Baba, allegedly.
Àwọn ìbejì nìkan lẹ bí fún bàbá. Màmá, ó tó bí ọdún mélòó sẹ́yìn àti bàbá fi jọ wà.
So the guy is asking Mama, for how long, how many years were they together for? So he asked her how many years were they together for before, eventually the children came in. So she alleged that they were together for almost 20 years.
20 years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Lẹ fi jọ ń date kó tó di pé ọmọ wọlé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Màmá, ṣé ẹ̀yin ti kọ́kọ́ ní ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ tó bá bàbá?
Mo ti ní ọmọ kan. Mojírádé Àdùkẹ́ Ẹ̀bùn Olúwa.
So the interviewer asked Mama that does she have other children before she met Baba? So she said she had one child, but that her own child from a previous relationship passed away after childbirth, 5 months after having her own baby. So it's quite emotional here because Mama started crying at some point. Guys, please like this live stream.
Baby. Ben, unfortunately, ó jáláìsí nígbà tó bímọ tán. Lẹ́yìn oṣù 5 tó bímọ tán.
So she's explaining that unfortunately her elder child, whom she had from a previous relationship, passed away 5 months after she gave birth to her own child.
Ikú mú lọ.
Màmá, ẹ má kì mọ́.
Tí mi ò bá fagídí bí àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí gbà yẹn, màmá wà ní hòhò létí.
So what she's saying here is that if she did not, with her strong head, decide to have this twin, today she will be a woman with no children of her own.
Mama, ẹ má kì mọ́.
Orí mi mo dúpẹ́ pé ọ̀bùn.
here she was just being thankful to God that at least she has these twin children, even though her first ever child passed away after childbirth.
Mama,
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí mi mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba èmi ni Olúwa fún mi láyọ̀ Abíọ́dún ọmọ Chief Thomas Ọlátúndé Father Iro the Okunata of our king.
So this is where she is introducing herself, and when she introduced her name, in terms of her name, she did not add Obasanjo as her last name. So I don't know why that article said her name was Olufunmilayo Obasanjo. So she was never an Obasanjo because Baba Obasanjo did not marry her. So we've been able to hear from her now where she's confirming her name.
Kingdom.
Mommy, ọmọ bíbí ìlú ni ma.
Ọ̀wọ̀ Made.
Sure, I think she's from the Yoruba land, the Yoruba Owo. You know, that's like a Yoruba land.
Ọ̀ṣọ́gbóyè.
Let me fast forward this part.
Sophisticated illiterate.
So this is where she's pretty much talking about her own family, like, you know, and stuff.
Olótù àbí adarí. Sherry. I call my mother the most sophisticated illiterate, and I'll tell you why.
Guys, I think I'm going to fast forward this bit. I just want us to get to the nitty-gritty.
My immediate sister Funlola.
So she pretty much kind of like described where our own siblings, our families, where they are all over the world. You know, some of them are doing great. Some of them, you know, they're not so good. I think out of all the people she mentioned, she is the one so far who is actually not living the kind of life you expect her to live, even though she has lots of people who are making it big in their family.
Where we raised wonderful children of God. Pastor Sam Odia lives in Abuja. He's an estate guru.
Let me rewind this a little bit. I think this was where she was talking about where she's currently getting support for her twin in terms of school, because according to this story, Mama is saying that Baba Obasanjo has not been contributing in any way to the school fees or the welfare of the children, allegedly.
And she married an Ijebu man, which makes my family rather ecumenical.
The woman is speaking good
we
English.
We are not local Ondo people.
Local Ondo people.
Because my mom's immediate sister married all their family of Benin Kingdom. where we raised wonderful children of God.
Guys, please like this live stream for me.
Pastor Sam Odia lives in Abuja. He's an estate guru. Real estate guru. Well, Madam Yewande works with United Nations.
We are going to get there, Janet.
Tinuka is in America with her father.
Let me fast forward this.
Obasanjo oríṣiríṣi. Obasanjo pọ̀ nílùú tí a wà.
Right, let's fast forward this because she's already said this from the beginning.
Ǹjẹ́ ṣe rántí?
Ó tó gún ọdún.
Be 20 years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Lefi John.
We've already seen this from the beginning. We've heard it from the beginning.
Torolo were unplanned.
Let me rewind a bit.
Last week. Mi jẹ́ ronú pé tí mi ò bá fagídí bí àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí gbà yẹn. Mo wà ní òhun létí.
Mama, ẹ má kì í mọ́.
Orí mi mo dúpẹ́ pé ó burú.
Ẹ má kì í mọ́. Mama, ẹ má kì í mọ́.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ orí mi. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Akọ́dáyé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run. The man who knows tomorrow from last week. Mi jẹ́ ronú pé bá ṣe oyún àwọn ọmọdé wọn kò jẹ́ wá síbi lórí.
So what she's saying here was that, you know what, when she fell pregnant with those twins, it never occurred to her to terminate the pregnancy or anything like that.
But for 20 years, so you are making one, I must be foolish.
that being with him for 20 years, and for her to now think of terminating the pregnancy, that she must be very foolish to actually do that. That she only had one child of her own from a previous relationship, and now she now fell pregnant with these ones, and then to now go and terminate that. It never even occurred to her in any way. Okay.
Tí mo bá lọ ṣe, mo someone of courage mo bí. Education wọn nursery, primary, secondary, post primary kò ní kọ́bọ̀ sí o.
So she's saying here that from education of the twins, from primary, secondary, post-primary, whatever, that there was not a penny from Baba Obasanjo, allegedly.
Torí were unplanned.
Because Baba said the pregnancy was unplanned. But I'm sorry to say, sir, there's something called Roba Idabobo. I'm sorry to say that. I'm saying respectfully. Because we all know that Baba was married to Stella Obasanjo, may God rest her soul. So hearing this is, when I saw this story and I listened, I was like, this is a story of side chick. It just goes to show that the case of side chick has been in existence for a very long time. Not be Gen Z, not be this very generation that side chicking has been happening. So from her now saying that, Baba said, allegedly, the pregnancy was unplanned. But then for Baba to say that, but when Baba was going inside, when they are doing Jangrova, Ekpomoto, Jangrova, Ekpomoto, Mommy day, Daddy day, Baba enter, Mommy enter. There's something called Roba Idabobo, which is protection. You wear your raincoats. Because Baba now saying allegedly that it was unplanned. But Baba, did you enter Jangrova or you did not enter Jangrova? Did you enter Jangrova Ekpomoto with the cap on, or Jangrova without the cap on? Allegedly, like I said, since this interview, I don't think I've seen any post or any news release from Baba Obasanjo either claiming this story of this woman is true or is false. I've not seen anything yet. But if I say anything, guys, I'll be back here to share with you guys. So let's keep listening to her.
Wọ́n ní ó wọ̀n pla pé ẹ̀jọ́ jókòó sọ pé bóyá ẹ máa bímọ fúnra. Ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn.
Yeah.
That so the man was asking her that when he said unplanned, that does it mean that both of them never sat down to say, oh, you're going to have my babies? And she said true that they never had such conversation.
Me, I loved him with every fiber of my...
Mama said she loved Baba with every fiber. Person's husband. You love person's husband with every fiber of your body. That's what Mama is saying here.
Heart. I didn't know he just wanted me a local sperm collection bowl.
Mama, kó tó dín pé a tẹ̀síwájú, mo á béèrè kan. Ṣé bàbá Olusegun Obasanjo yìí, ṣé wọ́n ti wà lórí àlééfà kó tó dín pé ẹ pàdé wọn tẹ̀?
So the interviewer was asking her that, but when they were together, was Baba the president then or not before they met?
Kì í jẹ́ pé ọmọ fi wọlé.
Or before they had children, or before she fell pregnant for him, that like, what was his current position? Or what was the position when they met and when she fell pregnant? Janeji, you're laughing. It's true now.
Mo ti mọ̀ láti 76.
She said she knew Baba Obasanjo from 1976. They never even born me then. I was not even born then.
Nígbà tí late brother mi, Edifadairo of FRCN tó lọ interview wọn nígbà first tax 70.
She said she knew Baba in 1976 when our own late brother went to interview Baba Obasanjo and his crew during the first tax 76 or something. I don't know what was the first tax 76, but I think it was a popular thing in the past then. Like I said, I was not born then. So don't ask me to go and Google, or maybe I'll Google later.
7.
First tax 1977.
Àti ìgbà yẹn lẹ̀dẹ̀ tí ń bá àníyàn ìfẹ́ yín bọ̀.
Àtìgbà náà ni.
So they've pretty much been doing Kerewa back and forth since 1977, according to her.
Mama, nígbà tá a dé bíbá yẹn sìn, a rí pé ibi tí ẹ̀ ń gbé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí kò jẹ́ ibi tó yẹ kó tẹ́wa lọ́rùn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ipò tí ẹ wà tẹ́lẹ̀. A dẹ̀ rí pé bí pé orí àárẹ̀ gangan ni ẹ wà. Mama, ó ti tó ọdún mélòó tí ẹ ti wà nínú ipò yìí mà?
Ọdún mẹ́ta ni. Mo ní.
So the interviewer was asking that, this environment that you live as we come in here, it doesn't look like a place that someone like you should be living at. and like for how long has she been going through this health condition she's been going through. So she's just about to answer to say that, you know what, she's been battling this stroke for 3 years. She's been sick for 3 years and she had stroke, which took I think the left side or the right side of her body. And you guys all know the symptoms of strokes. For some people it could be fatal, they will never recover. And for some people, I think she's one of the lucky ones who, I mean, she's still talking. Okay,
Stroke. Ó mú apá kan àti ẹsẹ̀ kan, left hand and left leg. Me.
so the stroke impacted her left arm and her left leg, that she's not able to move her left arm and her left leg. And you guys will see at some point in here,
Ìlégbé.
she can't lift her legs or anything like that. So that's her current state.
ẹ lè gbé látìgbà tẹ́ tí wọ́n ní stroke yìí màmá, ǹjẹ́ ṣé bàbá mọ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ wá wò yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí
Ọ̀rẹ́ wọn kan.
So the man was asking her that since she's had this stroke, has Baba Obasanjo ever got in contact to her? Has Baba ever visited her? Or maybe to just come check how she is and stuff like that. And she's about to say that one of his friends, I believe,
Pastor Aluko. Mo rán wọn sí.
she said she sent Baba Obasanjo's friend, a pastor called Pastor Aluko, who is a friend to Baba Obasanjo. She sent this pastor to Baba Obasanjo. Guys, allegedly, I'm translating, no be me talk am. I'm just translating for those of you who don't understand English. I mean, who don't understand Yoruba, sorry.
Pé báyìí kàṣà wòdì lórí o.
That I told the pastor that, I know what, this is my situation. Could you let him know?
Pé mo ti kúrò ní pé mo wà ní church I'm a Celestian.
Hello, Cindy Emmanuel, welcome.
Mo kúrò ní church Celestial Church of Christ tí mo wà Elisha Parish. Mo lọ sí Ọ̀wọ̀, ìlú mi.
So she practically sent that pastor to let Baba know of how she's moved from one place to another. Like she moved from Celestial Church to her hometown in Owo. Like she pretty much gave that pastor information as to her whereabouts, so he could take to Baba Obasanjo in case Baba wants to reach out.
Torí pé ó mọ late uncle mi Chief Adédayọ̀ Fágbèmí yẹn. Mo rò pé torí pé mo wà lọ́wọ́ pé àwọn ìròyìn á tún mọ̀ pé kò dá sí mi. Ó send mi ní 25.
So she said that obviously because well, a lot of people knew her uncle, her late uncle, within that vicinity. So she thought that if she moved back to her hometown with her, obviously with her current state, that people will be able to maybe reach out, will let people be able to reach out to him on her behalf. And she did say that Baba allegedly sent her 25,000 naira.
1,000. Lẹ́ẹ̀mejì.
Twice, 25,000 naira twice. So which meant that Baba gave her 50,000 naira.
Láti mẹ́nu ayé kúrò bóyá mi mọ̀dí o.
She said maybe that Baba just gave her that 50,000 so that maybe people will stop talking. That she doesn't know why Baba gave her 25,000 naira 2 times, but she doesn't know the reason why.
And that is it.
And that's pretty much all Baba has allegedly given her.
Bí ọdún mẹ́ta yẹn títí di wákàtí ọ̀wẹ̀ 25,000 ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì.
My son is an engineer.
So the interviewer was asking her that since that 3 years, it was only twice that Baba gave you 25,000 naira. And then she replied that, I think one of her twin, she said, my son is an engineer, okay? But Janet G, you know how things like this get, people can change number easily now. And you know the kind of caliber, the kind of person that Baba Obasanjo was and is now. His numbers will not remain the same for a very long time. He might not even be the one that is answering his calls. So Mama might not even have his contact details. Because I think I was at a show and they were like, oh, but she should have reached out to Baba instead of coming to social media. You guys know who Baba Obasanjo is. He's not someone that you can easily reach. He's not somebody that you can easily say, I want to go to social like that house. Oh yeah, I'll put it down. I want to see this person. I don't think it's that kind of person that you can easily reach. Soothing voice of the Holy Spirit says, sorry for what happened to you, man. The father of your twins didn't do well for don't let us judge you, because like I said, there's two sides to a coin. So she is saying her own side, but Baba Obasanjo might have a different version of this. So, like I said, we've not heard so far, nothing has been released from Baba Obasanjo's camp yet. But I just thought, obviously, when I heard this story, it was very, very emotional, especially for the fact I really want to know the age of those twins, because she really shouldn't be struggling if those children are now of age. They should be working now, that they'll be able to they'll provide for her. But I don't think that seems to be the case here. I don't think that seems to be the case here. But like I said, guys, let us be respectful. Don't let us pass insults. Don't let us assume anything. Let's react based on this interview, please. Okay, guys, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Because I don't have money for Obasanjo to come and carry me. I want to be able to enter Nigeria anytime without anybody coming for me. So Jenna J said, but they dated for 20 years, but no way of contacting him. I don't believe this woman. Well, it's possible. Like I said, Baba, she did say that at that time, Baba was just, maybe he was still the president or not, I don't know. But with the fact that he allegedly said that there was no agreement that she was going to fall pregnant for him. So Baba said it was unplanned. Maybe that was the reason why Baba decided to say, I told you, you go carry belle for me. And mind you, Baba Obasanjo's wife is still in the picture. Stella Obasanjo is still very much in the picture. So this one was practically a side chick, allegedly. Switching Voice said, so, but when you were dating him, the man was married. Yes, he was a married man. He was married to Stella Obasanjo. Whatever you say as a side chick, that's why I said side chick thing has been happening for a very long time. It's been happening for a very long time. Guys, please like this live stream for me. I really appreciate it, guys. Please.
tó fi jáde ní Lens Polytechnic church mi l'Abuja kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ bí ìwà mi ṣe burú tó lé obìnrin church tí mò ń lọ ní Abuja Grace House Family Church ní Jahi Abuja náà fọmọ ẹ̀ ní scholarship.
So she said her son, one of the twins, I believe, was an engineer up until he finished his polytechnic. And to show how terrible, maybe what a terrible person she is, that it was a church. She mentioned the name of the church in Abuja, that they were the one who gave her son scholarship to go study. And then, obviously, if she already told these children that their father was Baba Obasanjo, why did she not set these children to go look for their father? If she doesn't want to go do if she doesn't want to go do the moving around, she could have sent these children to the people who know Baba Obasanjo, whom she knew together with Baba Obasanjo. Because at some point in this interview, she said when Baba Obasanjo's wife passed away, Stella Obasanjo, that she attended the funeral. So you will have thought that our situation would not be the same as it is now. But let's keep listening. We'll get to that stage. So she's saying here that it was her church. With the church that she attended, or she attends in Abuja, they were the one who provided scholarship for her son.
Because he's a good member of the praise team.
Her son, no, not Baba.
Ní church wa. Church ló bá mi rán ní OND.
She said it was a church who sent one of her twins. I think she has a male and a female. It was a church who sent the male child through Polytechnic to ordinary national diploma. Hello, Trend with Octavia. Welcome. How are you? Baba looks like who can abandon person. Octavia. No, could not talk too much.
He's now an engineer. He's going back now for HND.
So he's probably want to chase a proper university degree now.
To school. Tiwa mi ba worst to bẹ́ẹ̀ mi rò pé church. Àwọn churches tí mo mọ̀ wọ́n máa ń kówó jẹ ńbẹ̀ ni wọ́n fowó build.
So she's saying that if her behavior was that terrible, the church wouldn't have helped, because most of the churches that she knows, most churches embezzle money, allegedly, according to her.
The life. And he's not the only one. There's a man in that church too. Tabankwe ni Broje. Mr. James Itodo ọmọ Calabar ni. Church yẹn náà, so that church saw him through school when he was in university or in Lokoja.
So she's also mentioning other people whom the church she attending also helped them in terms of scholarship for study. And this is a lesson for some of the churches we have in Nigeria, because I don't see the essence of you building a national stadium as a church when members attending your church, their children cannot even attend the school associated with your church. What is the essence of building a 100,000 seating arena when your members are still crying for food every day? So churches in Nigeria, I think you guys need to learn. I think churches in Nigeria should be the same as churches in diaspora. My church, we have a charity base, where our church, the church I attend, MFM, there's a charity base section we have that, of newcomers during COVID period. All the students that came during COVID period, my church was providing them with food. They will come on Sunday. They were providing them with cooked food and dry food like cereal, all of this. I don't know of any other African churches that did it during COVID, but I can say my church, if you are an MFM member from Nigeria and you find yourself in the UK, most especially in Scotland, you need to find MFM church to attend to. Like I said, I don't know about other African churches in Glasgow, but my church during COVID, they were, you know, a lot of students came in during COVID. They were backed by all those healthcare support workers. My church, they were, you know, out of the church's pocket, they were providing cooked food every Sunday. When they come, they will take them separately to a place, give them cooked food, you know, pack it for them, and then give them dry food, cereal, cornflakes, orishi, palm oil, orishi for them to go, because a lot of them are just new in the city, and because there was limited movement, they are not able to move around. So, like, you know, like I said, MFM, there's a reason why I'm going to that church. So if you're in Scotland, if you're new, find yourself an MFM church, okay? I go there to pray. I'm not going there because of what the church is going to give me. I go there to pray, and God has done wonders through me being a member, okay? So this is what the churches in Nigeria should do as well. Not that Pastor, your child will be driving limousine and your member, they are working, their sanda is tearing, and you can't even provide scholarship. I don't know if the churches in Nigeria provide scholarship, but you and I know. So we should not talk too much. Let's continue. Trent said, don't mind churches back home. Honestly, they are, I don't know for them. Janeji said 99.9% of churches in Nigeria are a scam. Bam, that is it, no lie. I agree with you guys. Please like this live stream for me, please.
So that church is a great church.
So látìgbà tí àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn, bàbá wa Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, wọn wá wò yìí, wọn fowó ránṣẹ́, wọn ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ ṣe ń ṣe fún ìyàwó dépò pé wọ́n máa ṣe fún ọmọ. Ṣé nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa nìyẹn?
So this man is actually asking again, are you saying that since all this past time that Baba has never checked on you, checked on the children, he's not provided what a man should do for his family, he's not done anything as his fatherly role, or be husbandly role, I don't know what he meant by husbandly role, that since that time even till now, has Baba not done anything? And let's listen to Mama's response, okay? She said maybe he sent somebody and those people did not deliver to her. That she does not know anyone or anybody that she could go and report him to, that come, I have children for this man, but this man is not doing anything. She said she does that. I think she's practically saying that she's not seen anything from him other than the 50,000 naira.
Nobody, not even multivitamin.
So the man was asking her, was anybody ever sent to her from him to bring her clothes, money, food? And Mama replied, not even multivitamin. That one's serious.
Àbúrò kan ọmọ ìyá kan ṣoṣo tó bá Sanjọ́ ní Olúwọlá Ewéjẹ́.
So she is describing that Baba Obasanjo has a younger sibling, that is the only sibling that he has.
Also of blessed memory.
I think that one is late now.
Gbogbo tó fi sílẹ̀ láyé Olúwọlá kò ní bàjẹ́.
She's actually praying for that Baba Obasanjo's other sibling, that you know all what that person left behind, it will not go bad. I think that person maybe that person was good to her. Soothing voice of the Holy Spirit said, he said, Mama, no vex. Even me, a married woman, my husband abandoned kids because of autism. It is well. Father of the fatherless is wow. That's a very disheartening thing to do. How can he abandon you and the children and child because of autism? I'm so sorry, sis. Don't worry. Kids with autism, you know, they are amazing children. Once they are much younger, it might be quite difficult, but the older they become, you'll be able to understand them really well. God is your strength, my beautiful sister, all right? Guys, please like this live stream for me.
Stella, Mama yẹn ló he mí lá. Gbogbo tó fi sílẹ̀ láyé Olúwọlá kò ní bàjẹ́.
This is quite emotional to watch. This is quite emotional. I'm sorry, but then, like, if this story is actually true, like, so I'm saying alleged because we've only heard this woman's side of the story, and we've not heard Baba's not written anything, and maybe there must have been an update, and this channel is yet to post anything. I think with the current situation that Baba is now, Baba is okay. Baba has money. Baba is rich, and we are in a modern world where if maybe Baba is doubting the paternity of these children, he could easily take them and go get DNA done. It should not leave this case to be the case of MK Abiola, when Baba Abiola died, 100 children came to say that that Obasanjo father, Abiola fathered them. Only for when they carried the test to realize that not even half of them were Baba's children. So I'm imploring Baba, wherever Baba Obasanjo is right now. Like I said, this is a one-side story that we've heard so far. We've not heard from Baba. So, and if you go to the channel where this video currently is gathered over thousands, like hundred thousands of views. So I want to believe that Baba will have come across this video, and I want to believe that maybe in the course of the week he will have reached out to this woman. I'm not condoning the fact that this woman was allegedly a side chick, okay? Because Baba was married to Stella Obasanjo, and it was only Stella Obasanjo that I know. I don't know, maybe Baba already married other women, no, but it was only Stella Obasanjo I know as and was Baba Obasanjo's wife before she passed away. So that's just that, okay? So Arikemi said they may not have dated. Maybe it was just, that's what I'm saying, that side chick thingy, or maybe it was just a one-off thing, because she said that they were together for 20 years. So I don't think they must have been dating if they were together for 20 years. And I don't think this was a one-off Mami Daddy Jangulova. I don't think this was a one-off Jangulova thing, because if you watch that interview from the beginning, she said they were together for that long, or maybe they dated, or she's known him for that long, 20 years. So in 20 years, man and woman, side chick thing, they will be copulating often now. So maybe they had flings as friends. So then, you know, you like me, don't need to talk too much. As long as not they enter bedroom, the remaining thing a story. So yeah, she seems very coherent. She knew what she was, even for the fact that she suffered stroke. So in a way, I'm not doubting her story. But then again, like I said, how many weeks now did this channel posted this interview? Baba, we've not heard anything from Baba, not even in the media. So maybe it was a fling thing. Maybe like I said, I think she was allegedly a side chick. But then she knew Baba had a wife. Why did she go and tell Isi? I'm sorry. And that's what I'm trying to be compassionate here. I'm trying to show empathy, but we need to be telling ourselves the truth. You know, she knew Baba had a wife. Why did she follow Baba? And if you're going to do Kerewa, why did you not wear rubber? I'm saying this to Baba now. Baba knew he had a wife, and you were Janglova. You didn't want the sperm bowl to be full to germinate. Why did you put your thingy inside that bowl where you knew that it could germinate to something? There's something called rubber idabobo. There's something called gold circle. Baba could have used gold circle if he knew that he did not want to father a child through her. I'm saying respectfully, because I don't want to enter Nigeria tomorrow and they should come and carry me. No, don't carry me. I'm only making commentary. Guys, please like this live stream for me. Let's keep watching, please.
She was my...
Janet said maybe just a friends with benefits situation. Okay, obviously, hence why she said Baba said there was no agreement between them that she was going to have his babies. So who should we now blame in this situation? Who should we blame? Master Free said, Ijebu man, help your old side chick. Hey, Master Free, Biko, I don't want anybody to come and do case with me. Oh.
Master. Ǹjọ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣòkú Stella. Màmá yẹn ló fi mí lápá pé orogún ẹ̀ ṣe lè kú.
She says that when Stella Obasanjo, Baba's wife, was being laid to rest. Let's rewind that section a bit because I didn't hear that part.
Blessed memory. Gbogbo ohun tó fi sílẹ̀ láyé Olúwọlá kò ní bàjẹ́.
I don't know who that person is, but let's rewind it a bit.
Nobody. Not even multivitamin. Àbúrò kan ọmọ ìyá kan ṣoṣo tó bá Sanjọ́ ní Olúwọlá Ewéjẹ́.
Oluwola Ewéjẹ́. Is that one?
Also of blessed memory. Gbogbo ohun tó fi sílẹ̀ láyé Olúwọlá kò ní bàjẹ́.
She's praying for that person.
Mama má kì mọ́.
Ẹ ṣe lè kú kó má lọ.
So she said that when Stella Obasanjo was being laid to rest, that it was that Baba Obasanjo's sibling that said, how can somebody, obviously Orogun, that is maybe your in-law or your wife, how can she pass away and you will not go and go there to the funeral? That it was Baba Obasanjo's sibling that took her, that said, come, we are going together.
Sí ibi òkú ẹ̀ mú ní mi lọ mi fẹ́ jà ọkọ ẹ̀ ó ní ha.
She said, so she was like, oh, I don't want to go because I don't want Baba's wahala that, why are you here? I don't want the trouble of her husband, which the husband and Baba that, no, she said she didn't want to go. Guys, like this live stream, please. Like this live stream for me. So she claimed that this person was saying to her that, come in Yoruba land, you don't do stuff like that. No matter what, you still have to go. That I think there's a thing that maybe, I don't know, that if you don't go, there might be further death and stuff like that. Hello, Monica, welcome. How are you? That she said the sibling was like, come, if you don't go to this Stella's funeral, then it means that maybe you have an understanding, or you know how Baba's wife, Stella Obasanjo, passed away. Friends, she's suffering now. She had stroke. It's been 3 years she's had stroke, and these 2 children, she said, I think from the report I was actually carrying out Google, it says that the other twin is a female, that she has stopped education. She's the one who's looking after her, while the boy, the other twin, is the one who's trying to go to school to actually make a better living, you know. So it seems she's struggling and she's not getting better. You know what, the way stroke is, if stroke is not properly managed, if the stroke is not properly taken care of, before you know it, you keep, especially if you are not on the right medication, if you are not medicating well with stroke, your symptoms will be long lasting, and before you know it will start impacting other part of your organs, and slowly that person will just die slowly. So I guess obviously the suffering is too much. She felt like maybe, because at the end of the day, Baba Obasanjo is not getting younger. So she did not be a case of like Baba Biola. When Baba now died, now all the children now came and they're now fighting for DNA. So like I said earlier, that if Baba felt like he's not the one that fathered this twin, we're at the age where by DNA test can ascertain things and let him step up for these children, because it seems they are struggling. How can a whole ex-president of United States, United States, a whole ex-president of Nigeria, who has alleged twins somewhere, and he is doing fine, and those children are languishing about? It doesn't make sense. Just like we are telling Cubana chief priest that, come, you kerewa with Ellen, Abi, no kerewa with Ellen, go and do DNA. Because how can you be showcasing lavish lifestyle, luxury cars, and all of these things, and your alleged baby mama is struggling with the alleged child she says she had for you? Just do DNA. Do DNA says you are the father. Step up and provide for the child, because at the end of the day, when you were doing collabo inside bedroom, you remember not to wear coat. Why did you not wear gold circle? Gold circle could have prevented you from the kind of drama that he found himself. So same thing with our Baba as well. I'm sorry, sir, but at this age, being a pastor now, because I believe Baba is now a pastor, I think it would be better if Baba reached out to this woman. It's not a must he marries her, it's not a must he whatever, but at least if this twin belongs to him, I think Baba should step up. That's just my take in that. So she eventually went to the funeral.
ọmọ wọn yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni ó ṣe ìbímọ ń gbà yẹn ọmọ yẹn mo pọ̀n sẹ́yìn. Olú ọmọ Stella ńgbà tó rí mi ó dìde níbi tó ti ń bá wọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹun ó hug mi ó ní aunt.
So she said at that funeral that the son of late Stella, Olu, saw her. He stood up from where he was eating with his friends, came over and gave her a hug. So which means that they know, even Stella's children know this woman. That's crazy. I hope if any of those children come across our video or that video, hopefully they'll be able to reach out to her. So which means that Stella's late children recognize and know her. Because from what she said that no, at that funeral that he came, left his friend where they were eating, came over to give her a hug.
See, I didn't know you could come money here.
Saying that you get elders.
Your mom was a very good lady, very loyal wife to her husband. So she ought to be celebrated by everybody that came across her in life.
She said she saw Baba, that Baba greeted her nonchalantly. I'm sure you guys understand that English there. She said to Baba, Baba, sorry for the part, for the loss of this, that, the way you pass comment pleasantries in Yoruba. She said Baba greeted her nonchalantly. Allegedly, no baby talk am.
Ní sáré lọ bá wọn báyìí o. Lo ọjọ́ yín á pé.
So she's just, giving her condolences to Baba and stuff like that. She's saying it in Yoruba, but it was more like, passing condolences.
Lórúkọ Jésù. The cook then knew me, only kí n wá jẹun, mo ní mi jẹ oúnjẹ kọ́ ni mo wá jẹun bí ṣùgbọ́n.
She said that even the cook they had then even knew who she was, and the cook offered that she should come and eat, and she was like, no, I didn't come here to eat. I didn't come here to eat. Let me just do what I have to do, and I will go. Femi Akinsola said, please let it be clear that Obasanjo had many. Okay, my hands up. Oh, I didn't know that. I was still giving Baba the 2 Alesa. So Femi Akinsola said, please let it be clear that I didn't know that Baba had many women. I did not know. Please, guys, pardon me. I did not know that. So thank you so much for Mr. Femi for putting that info out there. So Mr. Femi Akinsola said, please let it be clear that Obasanjo had many women. Stella was only the legal wife whilst she was alive. There is one with him presently. Okay. There is Yabo's mother. There is Major Lobaton. Okay. I understand now. What you hear me? Okay. Oh.
I left. I went back to Obasanjo farm with Madam Wola. The following day, I returned to my church where I was living. Most of the time since I left him, I've been living in church here and there, Celestial Church.
I think I don't want to play the entirety of this video because the owner of this video, I don't want it to come and strike me. Let me remove. I think there's an information of her bank account if somebody is willing to. I think they are trying to solicit for her. So that's a bank. All right. So our children are actually bearing Obasanjo. Can you see? I think this is one of the names of the children. Our children are bearing Obasanjo actually. That's interesting. Anyway, guys, I think this is this is all I'm going to play from this channel. Like I said, I don't want this channel owner to strike me. Okay, I only wanted to use this as a fair use policy, just a little bit of it. So guys, Mr. Gbaja Biala, how did I drag Baba Obasanjo? Are you all right? If you've just started watching this video, maybe you should go and watch from the beginning. Please, those of you who are watching me, how have I dragged Baba Obasanjo? Because Gbaja Biala, ṣé kò ní pé o ti ṣe apá òsì wọ̀ àbí apá òsì yẹ kó wọ̀ ó lọ wọ apá òsì tètè yá gba apá òsì yẹn lọ jẹ́jẹ́. Okay, guys, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section here. Come hear your views and opinion. What do you think is actually going on here? Because like Jeneji said, I mean, other people I've seen in the comment were like, oh, why is Mama just coming out now? Like I said, she's suffering a lifelong illness, stroke. Like if you've suffered stroke, I don't think you can recover fully from it. I'll drop the link in the comment section if anybody wants to come in and say one or two things. Okay. Soothing voice of the Holy Spirit said, "To she went to shook head where many women." Exactly. So you know what? Should this be a case of a child not properly raised by her mom? Allegedly, because Gbaja Biala, you are not needed here. Was it a case of a child that was not loved at home? Because even then, can't imagine how much women will be frolicking around Baba, and you still decide to become a side chick. You now went to have children. Even though it was not an agreement between you and Baba that you were going to have children for her. Guys, the link is in the comment section. Please kindly jump into the studio. Let's take a couple of calls and then we'll round this up. Because in my own opinion, like I said, that last part of that video that we saw there, she was actually her children and one of her twins, the name we saw on the screen, they bear Obasanjo. Is it that they are aware or Baba is I would imagine that these children are aware that Baba Obasanjo is their father because they bear Baba's name as Obasanjo. So Mama is now saying that Baba has not been providing for any of our needs, even the education of the kids that Baba has not been providing. So guys, in my own opinion, the deed has been done anyways. The deed has been done. So I think Baba should step up. I'm sorry, Baba needs to step up. Hello, Jeneji. Welcome. How are you, my beautiful sister?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing as well?
I'm fine, thank you. Oh, I want to turn off my camera, but it's too late now. Everyone knows what I look like. Yeah, I don't know. It's all alleged now.
Alleged, yes.
Yeah, it's all alleged. I'm not so sure whether this lady's all together, but maybe her stroke has kind of like possibly affected, things,
Possibly.
and
Yeah.
maybe she's got some events mixed up. But there's parts of her that sound coherent, that she might have known him. I don't know whether he could be the father. But then the last shot that you showed of that bank account,
Yes.
then kind of like thinks, someone's bearing his name. So she, at some point, she must have been really convinced that she had kids for the ex-president. Why so? I still wonder why so long. Why has so many years passed? Obviously both children are adults. Did they not have a relationship with their dad all this time? What do you think?
Exactly, because I was wondering as well that obviously he's known him for 20 years, and from that interview she was saying that she tried her best. There was a pastor that, when she moved back to her hometown, that people will be able to maybe speak to him, that was when Baba sent her 50,000 naira, 25,000 naira twice. But then these children are now of age, and I did say earlier on that, okay, if she's certain that Baba was the one who fathered these children, she should take them to Baba's house, or she should send them to go find their father, because now they are bearing Baba's name. I want to believe that Baba knows that these children exist.
If they're his, and at one point, who gave them 50,000? So what could have happened?
How did he send the 50,000 naira to her?
Exactly, through who? Yeah, what medium? There's so many holes in the story. That's what I'm thinking. There's just too many holes in the story that need more substantiation. How they met, how they did this whole dating thing. Where did they meet each other when they went on these dates? What was the relationship like? I mean, what made her continue to be in a situationship with a married man for 20 odd years? Did she not have any other relationships of her own? It just all sounds, I don't know, there's a lot of space. There's a lot that needs to be filled in. So I'm not saying it couldn't be possible. I mean, politicians are, even just non-politician men, have their side chicks talk less of someone that had held a high position of power. So I don't know. I'm open here. I'm neither here nor there with this lady. I'm afraid it just doesn't add up. A lot of it doesn't add up for me. That's just my opinion.
It's quite because that's why I'm like, we don't know a lot, so it's just a matter of we wait till Baba come out to say something. Baba is not talking. Then, like I said, there's really nothing much the public can do other than maybe raise fund for her. But then I
don't think he's not going to say. I don't think he's going to say anything. It's too salacious. I doubt very much. And if anything's gonna, because it's just too salacious. Because he's no longer I can't hear you. Have you gone mute, ma'am?
No, I've not gone mute. I'm here.
Okay, maybe it's just me. So I think it's too salacious. If he's even going to address it, it'll be something that might probably be done behind closed doors.
Yeah. I'll rather they do it behind closed doors. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever going to make a public statement. He might send the very same person that he sent 50,000 naira to.
Exactly, I know. And I think obviously she decided to maybe do this interview because she felt like there was no way she could reach him, because she was like there was nobody else she could send to him.
I think
that was why she came to social media. And just like I said, when I was on the live show, I think it was Uncle Beno's live show I was watching, and people were like, "Oh, let her come. Why did she come to the internet? She should have contacted Baba Obasanjo." But Baba Obasanjo is not somebody. It's not your neighbor that you can say, "Okay, well, my neighbor, open the door."
This was probably the only opportunity that she had. Maybe even the kids forced her to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe the kids, because since you said it was maybe probably one of the kids' names on that OPay account, could be one of the
Yeah.
kids that just said, you know what,
In fact,
Mom, this is the last resort. One way or the other, even if nothing else, just go on social media. It will get tongues wagging, and
exactly.
maybe he'll do something. Maybe they've just had enough. Maybe she was the kind of person that just said, you know what, maybe her karma was that she was just going to take care of the kids alone. But now being sick is both a stress to her and said kids. And the kids just said, Mom, we need to do something to change our situation. And
Possibly.
maybe it's all just a cup of lies. I don't know. Too
Mm-hmm.
many holes in the story. But
Mm-hmm.
let's just see. Let's just see.
Yeah, let's just, like I said, I think this interview was only done about a week ago. So let's see if anything is going to come out of it. If not, well, let's just hope that Baba, saw this behind camera. For me, I would really prefer
Yeah,
if they saw it behind camera, because
me
there's no
too.
point coming to
Me
watch
too.
dirty
Yeah.
linen outside. So with that being said, like, it's so sad. Obviously, women stop following side chick. Like, you know what? Just like that one of the comments said that Baba has multiple other women, and it
Well,
was
yes,
that was
maybe
the only
stop
legal
being the
wife.
side chick, but why can't men too stop stepping out of their marriages? It's a two-way street, ma'am. It
True.
takes two to
Two to
tango.
tango. Yeah, yeah. It takes two to tango.
It goes
Absolutely.
both ways. You can't be just saying, "Oh, women shouldn't be pursuing side chicks," but then we're co-signing men having multiple
Yeah.
women outside of the marriage. I mean, that makes no sense. We create a problem and then complain when the problem has come out. The
Mm-hmm.
problem is that men are stepping out of their marriages.
Of
Men
their
have
marriage.
zero respect for their marriages.
Mm.
You know, men feel entitled to other women's bodies, and so
True.
they pursue it.
Mm.
Okay, yes, side chicks as well are shouldn't go in, but the side chicks are women who also co-sign that men can have
Yeah, true.
multiple. So
Mm-hmm.
we have an ideology that creates a problem. So, and
Mm.
now we're complaining when we see the fruits of our labor, as it were. So yeah, that's my
Yeah,
little two pennies. I'm sure other people want to come on and
yeah. Thank you so
say
much,
their piece,
Janet.
but thank you. We
Thank you
will
so much
finally
for
get to
your
see each other's
contribution.
faces. You got to see my face today.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I got to see your face today, so I know the face behind the the chat.
Behind that, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but
Okay,
thank
all
you
right
so
then.
much.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Have a lovely evening there.
You
So,
too.
guys, thank you. So, guys, I'm going to take another one call, and then I shall call it a day. So obviously, like I said, Mama has said that she has tried that she doesn't really know who she could send Baba. I mean, she could send to Baba to at least say, oh, this was what was going on. And for me, I really didn't think that Mama will have come on social media to talk about this case if she had other means of contacting Baba. Because some of the people that she mentioned there, she said a few of them, they are of blessed memory, they are no longer alive. And even though some of the children, like I said, when she attended late Stella's funeral, she said her son, Lumide or something, saw her, she was like, oh, I didn't thought we were going to be able to make it, So I would imagine that Baba should just, if Baba sees this video, if Baba has already watched that video, Baba would just do the right thing and provide for her. So obviously, I think there's not a lot of this video on TikTok actually, because I found this on TikTok. Let's hear what this person had to say. So I think it was pretty much what we've already watched anyway. So there's not a lot of channels are actually talking about this on TikTok, unlike other stories you will have seen episode on TikTok, people talking about this. So Soothing Voice said, if a married man approach you and you are aware he's married, anything you see, take it. Exactly. Anything you see, take it, because it's only coming for your honey pie, nothing else. It was only coming for your honey pie, nothing else. And like I said, I'm surprised that those twins are actually bearing Obasanjo. So those children know who Baba is. They know who Baba is. And I would imagine that if they go to Ogun State, where Baba is living, they'll be able to point out Baba's house to them. So I think they should do that. Okay, I think they should do that. And while we are here, let me see if I can find that channel and see if there's any further update from their channel. But I doubt there's anything from that channel right now. as to updates. Okay, I don't think there's any. Let me subscribe to the channel because I'm not subscribed yet. Let me see if there's any update. And when I was reading the comments underneath that video, people were actually saying that they actually know this woman. People were like, they know her, you know. Let me see if you can go through the comment section. Let me share my screen. People were like, oh, they know her, that she's a lovely woman, this, that. So Soothing Voice said, if a married man approach you and you are aware he's married, anything you see, you take it exactly. As a lady, you can choose to say no. Everyone is responsible for their decision. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me quickly share my screen and go through that video. That, like I said, there are some comments underneath that video. People were like, oh, this woman, that they know her, she's a lovely woman, blah blah, this, you know. I think there's a comment. This person said, I was deeply moved and saddened watching this. I knew Mama Ebo personally when I was much younger. Her daughter, I think the one that passed away, and I went to school together. She was a warm, cheerful, and articulate woman, so full of life. She was also the younger sister of my dad's last wife, and we all called her Mama Ebo. Okay, so people are like, you know, people are saying, so this person said, I remembered vividly when she became pregnant. Well, see, people are confirming the story in the comment section. So this person here said, the first comment here said, I remember vividly when she became pregnant for former President Obasanjo. Allegedly, there were some challenges at the time, but she thankfully gave back. Everything she's saying here is true. So this person is saying that everything this mama said in that interview is the truth. It's heartbreaking to see the state she is in now after suffering a stroke and clearly in need of help. I was also shocked when I heard a few years ago on Facebook that Ebon, her daughter, that she was talking about the first time, that she passed away during childbirth. This family has endured so much pain and loss. It's a real shame that the former president has not stepped into her sister. I sincerely hope she receives the help she urgently needs. And I believe those of us who knew her and her family must do whatever little we can to support her. So this person one here who says that, you know, they know her, blah, 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 blah. And people are actually willing to help, you know. People are already saying in the comment section, you know, people are saying, you know, she's beautiful. People say she's educated, and people say the biography of the type of worship in Nigeria. I'm not surprised. Lobaton, this one is throwing a shade, okay? You know, people, obviously, a lot of people said they knew her daughter. People said they know her, okay? In fact, they're even calling her Fumi Obasanjo. They're adding Obasanjo to her last name, you know? And this person here said, I will make sure OBJ sees this interview. I trust Baba will do the needful. Let Baba do the needful. Baba needs to do the needful. And I'm hoping that by now that Baba will have done the needful. So that's pretty much all of that on that channel, guys. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to read the last comment and then we shall round up this live stream. Janet says, Soothing, you can't say it's okay for men to move outside of their marriage whilst vilifying the side chick. That's a double standard. At the end of the day, the advice is that men should stop stepping out of their marriage, because if you have a wife, and you can imagine, Baba has multiple women. You know, I think in the days then, many often think because they have money that they have access. They're allowed access to any woman, but it's just crazy all the kind of what they're actually leaving behind. Okay, now this is a woman here with 2 children who there's no fatherly role in their lives, no fatherly contribution, and Baba Obasanjo is stickingly rich. Yeah, Baba is rich. Okay, so I would imagine that Baba will reach out and just do the needful. At the end of the day, married man, stop stepping out of your marriage. See, I am not condoning you stepping out, because if you step out, if we be married, we are married, and you step out on me, I will also do the same. Yes, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. I remember having this conversation. I dropped this comment on the ladies' live stream years ago, and she was like, that 115, that's not fair. Like I said, what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. What makes you think? What do you think? I mean, what is the reason why you think people are actually going after Yole Doche? What makes you think people are going after Two-Face Idibia, saying that you can love a woman with the whole of your heart, but you cannot be actually satisfied by just that one woman? Like, come, does Kukumba know, or does Kukumba taste the different spices in different other women's VJJs? I would like to know. Is it that women that are dark, they have a special spice that is rounded, that is in their VJJ? Or is it that women that are not actually married or that not belong to another man, their own VJJ is encrusted in sterling or silver studs? Because I would want to know, like, because it is the same thing you're going to get from your wife that you claim to love with your whole life. It is the same satisfaction you get from her that you get from that one you want to go and meet outside. You might not even get the one that you're going to get from your wife at home. So if you already have one at home, any woman outside there, boobies is the same texture. The kind of boobie that your wife has the same texture as a strange woman you want to go and meet outside. The backside that your wife has is the same texture As a woman, you want to go and meet her. So what is the difference in the woman outside and the one you have at home? So that talk of Two-Face own, it was just a nonsensical, idiotic talk. And like I said, it's slowly going to become a trend. It's slowly going to become a trend, and men will start jumping on it. And come now, men will go lose their wives. Now them go plenty at the end of the day, because like they don't talk and say it is men who don't have money that often have multiple women. Because look at the likes of Otedola. He is stinkingly rich. How many wives has he got? Just the one. Look at all the rich men in Nigeria today. Maybe they have side chico, but we've never heard any drama. Especially for about Otedola, we've never heard any drama. I've never heard any drama about him. Same thing with Davido's father. Yes, he lost Davido's dad. I don't know if he actually remarried or not, but you probably have somebody that is scratching his back, right? I've not heard any other, drama in regards to Davido's dad. So just stick to the one. There's a reason why you stick to one. There's a reason why a cutlass has one sharp side. Why do you want to have two sharp sides? It just doesn't make sense. So men, if you have your wife at home, stick to your wife at home, okay? There's no point chasing after dirty, strange women outside. There's no point. There's no, because you will just cause yourself wahala. Think of the disease that you encounter. You are doing it hour to hour. You are doing it flesh to flesh. The disease that you bring home to the woman. And then if the woman maybe just do the same thing once, you now say, you can't forgive it. You can't forgive it, but you are allowed to do multiple, multiple businesses outside. Anyway, guys, let me read your comment and I'm going to leave. Sutton said, yes, Janet, I don't support the men and the side chick too. I'm sure she's learning now. I'm sure. Future side chick. I hope you have the Abby. I was not expecting you here. Future side chick. I hope you have learned. If you don't behave yourself, see this kind of thing that this mama going through. That will be that will be your portion. Yes, especially the one that the man is not telling you. The man is not agreeing that you should have babies for him. If you now want to do smart girl, smart olosho, or smart side chick, you don't want to go and get pregnant. Well, you will train that child yourself, which is what this mama did herself. She trained the children herself, because Baba said, hello, Habi, welcome. How are you? How was your trip? Or how was your flight? Because Baba did not agree that she will have babies by her. And yes, obviously, she gave a reason why she decides to keep the baby to pregnancy, because, like, her first child, she only had one child. And if she had now terminated that pregnancy, she would have been left with no children at all, because her first child ever, she lost that child. She lost her first child. So she's only left with the twins now. So assuming she had now terminated the pregnancy, she'll be a woman with no children. So in a way, it's good for her. But then look at what she's going through, suffering stroke. So after suffering stroke, she's not looking good. In that interview, you could hear the interviewer saying that, pepper me, Abby. Let me come there and give you backhand. Pepper me. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Pepper me very well. I'm coming for you. I hope Nepa will take lights. Nepa, take light where she is. Abby's enjoying life in Lagos now. She abandoned me here. She abandoned me and went to Lagos. She went to Lagos. She abandoned me. Now she's using it to pepper me. Chop suya for me. Chop pepper snail for me. But I hope Nepa will carry lights. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to round up. If you guys are just joining me, feel free to watch this live stream again from the beginning. Drop your thoughts and opinion in comments. So just like I was saying, if you're following a man, Gen Z resident, now maybe you should start putting this in your book. Me, I'm not going to support that you follow a man who already has a wife. I will not advise you as a single woman to follow a man whom you clearly know is married, because breakfast you will chop at the end of the day. And if you now think you want to play smart, you fell pregnant, now you go take care of those children yourself. Look at Ellen, that Kenyan lady. See what Cubana Chief Priest is doing to her. The child is almost over 2 years or something. Even though she mentioned how Cubana Chief Priest was licking plate, like she said Cubana Chief Priest have been lick plate well. That one, it's have been lick plate well. But now she's only one, caring for that baby on her own. Maybe the next future, maybe CP will change his mind and go do DNA and take out the personality responsibility of his son. But then learn from this mama's story. If you follow a man that is already married and you are a side chick and you now go and get pregnant, if there's no agreement that you have a baby for him, open your ears. Don't be SPERM bowl. Don't be a SPERM collection. Don't let them use it for it as a bowl to collect that thing and keep. Because if the thing germinate, you'll be the one to look after that thing yourself. I won't say more than that. They don't carry lights in our estate. This time around that you are in Lagos, Abby, they will carry lights. I am jealous now. This time around that you are in Lagos, Abby, they will carry lights. They will carry light because you are peppering me. They will carry lights. They will carry lights. Anyway, guys, let me go. Thank you so much. Mr. Janet says she's going to Nigeria as well. Are you? Okay. You guys are using it to pepper me now. Yes, so 18, Abby. 18. Janet says she's going to Lagos in a few days. I think I need to give you a shopping list. The things that you guys are going to bring back from Lagos. I want dry fish. I want suya. Pack suya and bring some back. Abby, I hope you are listening. Bring me suya back. Bring me correct Ijebu, Gari Ijebu back. Bring me correct dry turkey, smoked one, so that I can use it to drink the Gari. Just of it that you are going to Lagos, continue to pepper us with it. Well done. They are peppering us. Don't worry. I will send you a list, Abby. It's not a must, though. It's not a must because I know it's that big girl thing you went to go and do in Nigeria now, but it's not a must. But I will send you just a minimalist, not a lot of stuff anyway. Just minimal thing. Just gabi, suya, dry fish, smoked turkey, all of those kind of good stuff. All those good protein. Bring some for me, Biko, please. I am begging. I am not the shakara. Anyway, guys, let us go. And thank you so much, Janet G, for that super chat there. May God continue to enrich you. I bet, Janet G, where about are you? I think you are in the US. So if you go to Nigeria now, you won't be able to bring me stuff back because US is far. We'll bring you Boli and Ekpa. Yeah, bring me Boli and Ekpa. I can deal with Boli and Ekpa. Guys, please like before you leave. I can deal with Boli and Ekpa. Correct granite. Abby, you see the list, right? Add Ekpa. Add granite to the list, Abby. Boli, I don't know if Boli will last. I don't know if Boli will last long till you get here, but granuts, yes. Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, they do correct peanuts. I love peanuts, actually. Guys, let's end the live stream here today. I'm going to keep my eye out on... Janet says she's in Dubai. Dubai is far. You won't be able to get those stuff to me. Anyway, you've already bought me a coffee today, so that super chat will go to work buy me a coffee. Anyway, guys, like this live stream as as you're here, or before you leave, please like this live stream. And I hope there are lessons for you to learn here as a man, as a woman. There are a lot of lessons here. Obviously, I could not play that video to the end because, like I said, I asked for permission from the owner of the video to say I was going to run commentary on it. They've not responded to me yet. Hence why I was just try and fast forward or try and move the video a little bit. So I hope I don't get copyrighted. I hope they don't pull me for reuse content. So with that being said, thanks so much, guys. And I'm going to keep my eye on that channel in case there's any further updates to say maybe Baba has reached out or not. And I'm hoping that the woman gets all the help she needs, because stroke, as you are growing old or as you are aging, please pray that stroke should not be something you will suffer in your old age, because of all age illnesses, stroke is the one you want to pray that you don't get, because it actually impacts a lot of things. It impacts your speech, your mobility. It impacts a lot. And if it starts to especially if it impacts your mobility, you'll now be stuck in one place, and from there you start wasting away. So stroke is one of the things you want to start praying for. You want to start praying now that you don't ever get at your old age. With that being said, thanks so much each and every one of you. Abby said I will watch back. Was really interested in this topic. Sad I missed. Yeah, I knew you were probably maybe being busy, but it's fine. I know you always I know you're always present here anyway. So yeah, just stay safe. To those of you who are traveling, please stay safe. Don't be careful when you're taking taxis. Just be careful. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Okay. And with that being said, guys, let me go. And I'm working 4 days this week, so I don't think I will be running a live stream anytime this week. But if I find an interesting topic, trust me, if it means I should deprive myself of sleep, I'll run a live stream. But I will drop videos for each days that I'm not doing any live stream. So I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, Friday. So I might come back and do a live stream on Thursday and Friday, and then working Saturday. So this week is my 4-day that I'm working. So, I'm half 7 till 8 o'clock at night throughout this week. 4 days are in the week, actually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday. So I probably won't do any live stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I find anything interesting, I might be back here for on Thursday and Friday for a live stream, because that'll be my days off, and then I'll be back on Saturday to work. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much those of you who have been engaging with my videos. I really appreciate it all. Like, in a pace of 3 weeks, we have over 2,000 subscribers. Like, you guys are the real MVP. And guys, please, thank you so much, Arikemi. It was Arikemi that sent me this link of this story. If you find any story that you really want me to to discuss, because we have lessons that we could learn, please feel free to do so. You can either send me a DM on my Instagram to say, well, that Mama 5, I found this story. What do you think? Is this something you want to run on your show? And you can also email me as well. Okay. I'm going to give you an Uncle Beno 5 topics for a collab. Please, Obiko, do it. In fact, Uncle Beno said he was going to reach out to me, but that our uncle with coconut head, I'm sure he knows that I am a force, so he's trying to prepare himself, so he doesn't collect water from me. He did say he was going to actually have his I think I have 2 of his WhatsApp contacts. There's a group on the WhatsApp and there's a number, so so he did say he was going to reach out to me. So yes, Abby, get that sorted and get that going. I trust you for that. She wants to. You should be. Are you able? I think you should be able to add Abby. I'll message her, because she was the one who sent me the link to this story. Actually, I'll message her my number on WhatsApp, and then I can add her once she responds back to me. So guys, if you want to be a part of our WhatsApp group is just where we discuss topics. Like, if you find a topic or if you find a story, you can just forward it there, and we can just discuss about it. And then if we want to put it out here as a video, they will plan and put it out here. And also, guys, if you also want to be like guest on the show, like say, let's for instance, Abby's here, and Abby can just start the show with me, so she can in and out, drop opinions here and there, and then we read comments and stuff like that. So I think I need to start incorporating the way Uncle Beno, but Uncle Beno is our uncle in this industry. I need to go and be learning from him anyway. So yes, so that's pretty much what that WhatsApp chat group is for. It's not for gossip or anything. It's just for like trending stories, lessons, and stuff like that. So we are cool in that group. Okay. With that being said, guys, thank you so much, and I know the Gen Z residents will benefit from that collab. Absolutely, Abby. Once you're up for it, do let me know, and then obviously, I can reach out to Uncle Beno. I have his I think I will forward this number to you also in case you want to maybe chat with him as well. But yes, I trust you for that, Abby. Keep that up, and yes, once we get to that stage, we will definitely get there. Guys, let me go. I am starving now. Let me go and eat and prepare for bed. Get this makeup off and jump into my bed. Yes, we check up on each other. There was a time, like almost a week, I was not even in that group. I did not drop a comment. One comment I did not drop, but I was reading the comments. But to drop comments, it now felt like it was too hard. But yeah, we check up on each other. Check about anybody we've not seen on the channel. We message them to say, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not a gossip page. It's not a gossip group. We just share stories. Like I said, Arikemi was the one that sent me the link to this video, and I watched it, and I was like, okay, this is one of the things we talk about. Okay, it involves life, it involves children, it involves families, and in as much as I'm not in support of side chick men and men carrying extra wives, there are children involved, and obviously for the fact that Baba is rich, Baba could actually make. But like I said, I read an article that says that the female twin is actually not in education. She's not working or something. Let there be a change. Okay, let there be a change. Anyway, guys, let me go. Abby, enjoy your stay and bring back lots of fried meats. If it's a whole 23 kg luggage bag, bring a load of fried meats. I'm sure you get your own portion. Otherwise, the person that will settle our fight in this London, I never see him. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much, Janet G, for that super chat. And shout out to all of my members here. Shout out to Abby. Abby is one of my members in here. Life with Natu is also one of my members, and I think I have 2 other members now. I don't know their name. Like I said I would need to start writing their names down so I could give them a shout out. And yes, please, you can join my membership as well. It's more or less like you saying that Momo 5. Thank you for what you do. Here is £5, and I think it's £2.99 or £4.99 a month. It's once a month. It's just a way of you supporting my channel. With that being said, I shall see you later. Okay. Thank you so much, Abby. Stay safe. Jeneji, stay safe when you go to Nigeria. And each and every one of you who have been here, I saw a few new names in the comment section. I hope you like what I do here, and please do not hesitate to subscribe and share this video as well. With that being said, have an amazing week out there, okay? God first in everything we do, and everything will go smoothly. With that being said, peace out, everybody, and I'll see you guys in all other videos later on. All right? Bye, everybody. Bye.